believe so.
Yeah, like poopy butt.
Lake Poopy Butts. Yeah, they're rare instances of clean water on those
Oh right.
continents.
Clean water is scarce.
Scarce.
And this house drawing down here, I'm trying to remember, everyone
This is
goes
how we're
in through the
sleeping.
roof. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's very tall, and we all sleep on
It's
top
very
of each
tall,
other.
Yeah.
that's right. And then we built a second one for people that couldn't climb all the way to the top. And now that's being disputed and people are fighting. Oh yeah, and then my little guy who showed up selling wares or something.
Jesse,
you boy,
you're-
stranger?
There was a merchant guy. Oh, we got double Jesse.
Whoa, how's
Yeah,
this happening?
Yeah. Roll 20 automatically turned on your webcam and mic
Nice.
because I saw you. Yeah.
I see it.
I hate that.
Roll
You guys don't
Yes.
just automatically turn off your broadcast on Roll20?
It turns it on when you do a new game.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I turned it on my iPad.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
because
so your iPad probably wasn't cached with that info.
right.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say.
How to turn this off live?
Oh no.
I
You
did this
go-
last
Figure it
time
out.
though, and it was fine.
Just
It's
turn your
fine.
iPad down.
It's fine now.
What
Yeah,
if
it seems
oh,
like
wait,
it's stopped.
okay, here's what I did. I didn't let it have access to my camera and microphone this time.
Yeah,
That's how you do it.
that's how you do it.
Whoops,
Fuck
hands.
you.
Of course, that's how you did it.
Do 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 do.
What?
Oh, I didn't check my music. Do we have music going?
Right here.
I think we're all good, but just for posterior's sake, everyone hit me with a
Mic
check, and I'm gonna
Mic
definitely.
check.
Checking
check.
on my posterior.
This is Jesse
Your
checking
posterior.
the mic. Hello.
My posterior states. This is Jesso eating the mic.
That's not true. That's not me.
It's very loud.
That's fucked up.
Yes. You're very loud all of a sudden.
Me?
Yeah, you were like, and you got like close to the mic. You're like, this
No, I just
is now my
positioned it
voice.
correctly because it was
I
sitting
know.
like a foot away from me.
That's fantastic.
It's probably more realistically going to be like here.
The difference in quality between the Discord and the Twitch stream is kind of mind-boggling, but everyone is at the very least audible.
But the quality sucks.
Yeah, it's not great. Everyone is sort of muddy.
Interesting.
Maybe we've got a issue with either the audio out settings, or sometimes Twitch is like, "Fuck you guys, you're less important, so you get less bandwidth." So you
I mean,
will
that's
deal
fair.
with your audio.
I think you guys should probably just wipe down your plugs.
It could also be your computer. It could also be your
Need to give
computer.
your plugs
Don't
a
talk
wipe
shit
down.
on my
computer.
fucking computer. It might be my internet.
My
Could be your
computer's just
internet.
good at Discord and not Twitch. Or oh, you mean Jesse's?
Either Jesse's or even yours, because it's like different bandwidth and different blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what my I don't know what my Twitch settings actually even are.
You've had different blah 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 for a while now.
Show you some blah blah blah.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
All I know is I can't really even change anything. I've just got this headset, so
Nice. I think we're all good.
Eating some headset.
It sounds good to me. I just listened to it and I had them both playing and it sounds the same. Hey, welcome to Technical Stuff with How to Kickflip a Horse. Welcome
Every damn
for
week.
everybody. Every damn week we're doing this. So yeah, welcome. We are going to get started. So we have been playing the Quiet here, and if you haven't played that, it's basically about a society that is on its final year of existence. It's a world building game. It's a collaborative world building game, and we set it in the Burn Bright universe. So the burn itself is coming in, which takes a lot of lore. So the burn is something that is a red cosmic ribbon that's wrapped around the universe. Alaxis, which is where our main game takes place in. And as that ribbon of energy and destruction is closing in on the universe, it takes out planets with it as it gets smaller and smaller. This is a colony, a planet that is right on the cusp of that burn. So that is about what you need to know about this game. The background. Anything else you think we need to share about? This?
Fartonium exists.
We'll get into the details in a little bit. Right now,
Well,
we're
I
just
just
hitting
thought that was
like,
important enough to mention up front.
All right, Fartonium exists, and it's important. And without Fartonium, we are
we
lost.
called the last episode of this the Silent but Deadly Year
Oh,
Uh,
wow. Genius
because of-
naming.
because of how many fart jokes there were. We certainly set a record for most fart jokes on an episode of our show. We might have set the record for most fart jokes probably ever.
I don't have DM status on this, so there is no main page to go to for how to kickflip a horse.
Oh
Our
shit!
intro page. Well, I don't have an intro page, so hey,
We got this one.
Seems fine.
It says the quiet year.
All right, that works.
I'll fix it.
So, yeah, welcome to How to Kickflip a Horse. It
Hello.
is, what are we, 4? Usually a group of 5 that like to play kind of some of the lesser-known RPGs, but we like to focus on the rule of cool, which means, like, we don't get bogged down by rules. If something sounds really fun, we will do it. So, yeah, it's group narrative storytelling that we like to go ham on. So, with that, we've got with us. Just go say your names down the line. Come on, just go. Say your names, friends.
I'm
Introduce
Ivan.
yourselves.
Who's first?
Ivan speaking.
Oh no, it's a free for all. I want to see how. I
Let's
want
all
to
go
throw
at
this
the
out to
same
the
time.
wolves. I want to throw it out to the wolves and see what happens.
I'm Ivan.
I'm also Ivan.
Ivan, Paul, Jessa, we are missing Tommy. I am Ari. I'm just playing today, so welcome and how to kick up a horse.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we're playing Quiet Year. We are going to remember what the hell happened, and so come join us. So all you need to really know to understand what's going on is we are in a society that's on its last year, and what it's doing for that last year. The way the game is played is there is a deck of cards, and as you pull the deck of cards, it will create a situation that the player whose ever turn it is there to solve or to make happen in any way you see fit. You'll see the rules as we go along. It's easier if we said, but we need to go over this map. Jeez, wow, so much stuff going on. All right, Ivan, our faithful note keeper, can you
Hello.
can you give us some help on what's going on? I know there's
Help, please.
You got it, buddies.
go for it.
Thank you.
So, the planet Fartonia has 4 resources, those being plasma, clean water, oxygen, and a rare mineral substance called fartonium. It has this in abundance, even though I know I just said it was rare. I think it's probably only on this planet, though. Let's see. What has happened to our soon-to-be burned society? There was a charismatic Kithuk girl who went looking for the motherlode of fartonium, believing that there would be some sort of significance to the largest concentration of fartonium. I don't recall if she's the one that found the temple, but I think it's fine if that's what we say.
Yes.
We also decided that our society lives in great, big, tall buildings full of bunk beds, and that the bunk assignments are drawn in a daily lottery.
I forgot about that.
There was
Squid
a
Game
trinket
shit.
merchant that no one really cared about at all. The society decided that they would improve their bunking situation by essentially demolishing the top halves of the bunks and like building them again, but at half height. So there's twice as many bunk huts, but half the height now. So there's a lot
Interesting.
more lower bunks that were sort of becoming like a sought after like status thing. There was one of the lakes. I don't know if that's what these. Oh, these have stuff on them. I can't really tell what any of this is. The
think that
zoomed
was-
in on the
that-
lakes here.
I think that was just added today.
Oh,
Just
okay.
water, just waves to separate out what it was.
Gotcha. So some lake somewhere, maybe this is referring to just all over the planet, were burned out by some celestial body. I guess maybe a close passing comet, or was it the burn itself? I don't know.
I don't know. We shall find out.
Maybe.
There was the complication of a hand tool shortage, making the crafting of the lower bunk beds difficult. And then the Fartonium Temple was discovered. The society was starting to like skew towards elders, more elders than youth in the community
Right.
at the onset of this final year. And so it was like preferable, like people, like it was like I feel like we said it was like an honorable thing that people would do
Yes.
to like sort of raise their own status if they got the low bunks to give it to the elderly. And with as the second round of bunkhouses began being completed, the younger generation took it upon themselves to start making new people. So in 9 months, whenever that happens, there's going to be a shitload of babies on these bunk huts. Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Salute.
There was an event in which some plasma storms started causing volatile conditions in the south of the continent, which destroyed a bunch of communication antennas in the city.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah. So that I remember. So there's these two city centers that used to be highly populated until the rush to get off the planet by the wealthy.
Right.
And so all the plasma and power and everything involved with the city eventually failed and caused these catastrophic conditions, which created these plasma storms. Like they're like leached off of what's happening here. So yeah. So there's a group of people who focus on exploring the ruins, and we don't know what their condition is, but we sent a group of people to try and repair the communications things, I believe.
Is that what the
Sounds right.
I think that's
what the 5 up here is?
Yeah, I believe that's what this is right here.
All right, cool. Great. We also discovered that if you... Sorry, go ahead.
Is the 4 the fixing of hand tools to build more bunks or something like?
Yep. I believe it's... So that to me looks like an orb with a crack in it. I think that's to repair the orb.
Okay.
Because that was... But we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. There's some more information I should relay.
Super simple. Thanks for joining us for the first time. Super interesting shit. Keep going.
No, it gets better.
It does.
We found out that Fartonium works the same way as poppers.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Uh,
Also,
we
for the
found
one
out
person.
about a old man smuggling, I guess, selling bunk materials on like a black market of some sort. The bunk stacks began to form dojos around their elder members,
Oh, shit.
giving them the good sleep assignments
That's right.
and defending the lower bunks in their area.
So good.
Someone, presumably the Kithuk girl, finds veins of fartonium under the temple, but like as though there was a mining operation there.
Do you know if that was the veins or?
Yeah, it was. It
Okay.
was Debane on D's.
Okay, cool.
That's actually
Is that the name of our planet?
The name of that continent is D's.
D's. Okay, so that's the vein on D's. Got it.
Yeah.
The vein on D's.
Then a group of off-worlders landed on Fartonia, the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And while scavenging the city, they accidentally caused an explosion, which set off a plasma storm.
Damn.
We received a warning from the people in presumably these caves over here to stay away from the Fartonium Temple.
Yes.
There was also a group of youngsters that began scheming on the oldsters' beds.
Damn.
And then finally, the sphere on top of the Fartonium Temple cracked, viewed far and wide as a bad omen. And
viewed far and wide as not a very cool thing.
I believe that takes us to the top of the turn order, which means it'll be Ari. You're going to be drawing from the spring deck first.
All right, so let me find the spring deck. All right,
it's the second from the bottom.
It's also the third from the top. Excuse me.
Whoa.
So
That's true.
will draw one. Okay, I forgot that that's doing it this way, and then I'll do it that way because I'm different. An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken but perhaps repairable. What is it? What would it be useful for? Or an old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed and dangerous. How does the community destroy it?
Oh, fuck.
Ooh. So, I feel like this needs to be connected to the orb.
Yeah, it's pretty one-to-one there.
Yeah, I mean, this is like really made for the orb, but I kind of like the cursed and dangerous bit because there's this whole like. All right, so in the let me think. So I think it's going to be a case of cursed machinery. So while searching on the when the orb cracked, what was the last thing happening with the orb? Like it cracked, and then what? What was that repair thing?
I think the archaeologists, led by the Kithuk girl, were endeavoring to repair it somehow. I think that's what that represents.
All right, so while the archaeologists and them were down there, they discovered a piece of machinery that was down there.
Whoa.
And it is well, it's used. The use for it, we'll have to figure it out. Okay, so the use is a little bit still up in the air. However, it's very clear that it's used to kind of process the fartonium into some sort of possible power source to power kind of an unknown, something. They're not sure what it powers, but so it
this cursed machine.
So I'm gonna say that this might be stepping a little bit outside the card, but my turn at this to end my turn is going to be having a discussion, and that discussion will be whether we should aim to power this thing on and research it or not. That is my question to the community.
How did this work with questions and responses?
So everybody gets a chance to answer my question,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get to have the final kind of closing statement.
Okay.
Well, of course we need to power this thing on. Think of all
Thank
of
you.
the beds and the fans that we could power so that the upper levels are cool as well.
Okay. Who's next?
I don't know. I think the orb cracking is an omen. I think we should stay away from it.
I think the orb cracking is our omen and our priority, and we need to go investigate that instead of this. But they might be connected, so I'm kind of leaning towards like maybe investigating this now.
Someone shut this guy up! Take the mic away from him.
Hmm. All right. Well, I believe that I think we should investigate. If there's a possibility that the ancients um, use this technology, it may be something that was lost, and we have an opportunity to kind of discover what its purpose is and start investigating it.
Okay.
All right. So is that the end of my turn, or do I get to also start a project or
I think
something?
that
You
starts
do a
the
card
project.
and you do an action.
So no starting projects. I thought at the end we resolve the card and then let's see. We can look at the instructions. Let's do that.
Each discussion should be tied to a situation on the map. When a discussion ends, mark the situation it is attached to with a small dot.
I will do that.
Discussion never results in a decision or summation process. Everyone weighs in and then it's over. This is how conversations work in communities. They are untidy and inconclusive affairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll say.
Okie dokie. Well, next up then would be Paul.
Go Paul. Go Paul.
Lose him?
No, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Trying to click on draw. Hold on.
Oh, we got
Bring.
to tick these things down too.
Oh yes.
Bring. Draw 1 cards. Draw. Error. Trying to draw from a deck with no more cards.
Oh,
Am I supposed to be drawing from spring?
that means it's summer now. We finished spring.
Oh shit.
Did we? No. There's still.
If it's asking you to shuffle the deck and there's no cards in it, it means it's done. I think.
Yeah, I mean, we
That's what I
played for quite a bit.
Okay. Then let's move on then.
What month
Summer.
is it?
Double check.
Uh,
We got this one?
there we go. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I think
no,
so. No?
We got this one, yeah.
Yeah, I thought we did.
This was the old man confessing about smuggling and no one cared.
Yeah. True.
Go to my hand, you fuck. Come on. Okay. Will it do it again? What's this one? Do we do this one? Another community. Yep, we did that one.
Children. Yep.
Eldest members. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We just did that one.
Alarming weather patterns. That's it. Okay, so yeah, we did do all of these. How do I make these? I'll just take them. Doesn't matter. Card. Take card. Gonna shuffle the summer deck. Now, Paul, draw the summer card.
Draw 1 card.
Just one.
Okay, where did it go?
Oh, it went to your hand.
Summer. I have 2 summers. Let me remove one of them, or can I return it to the?
Just,
Yeah, nope.
just play one, and then you can just save it.
Next time I'll just do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Predators and bad omens are afoot. You're
Oh.
careless, and someone goes missing under ominous circumstances. Who? Predators and bad omens are afoot. What measures do you take to keep everyone safe and under surveillance? Do not reduce project dice this week.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
Oh fuck. We call it up.
I'm gonna go with the first one. But the person that goes missing under ominous circumstances is the guy that said he was smuggling that no one cared.
Ooh.
And still no one cares.
Still no one cares.
I want to have a discussion now. Does anyone care that this guy is gone?
No.
I mean,
It was ominous. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a little concerned about what he may have made off with and what he's might come back and do.
Yeah, are we sure he's gone, like, missing, or is he just gone, like, left?
We don't know.
We don't.
Bum. Well, I guess we'll know if more people could start going missing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Seems like there's some bad omen shit going on. We should set up some defense type shit.
Not a bad idea.
I think that's a good idea
But
too,
we don't even know what to
especially.
defend against.
I think we're
Bad
all
omens?
only supposed to get like 1 to 2 sentences on these discussions, by the way.
Whatever.
Yeah, I guess. Am I supposed to make a decision or something after that?
Well, you
I
chose
so.
which. No, you chose which
I mean,
side of the
yeah.
card to do, and then you chose your action. And
Yeah.
as we just read, hold a discussion is not meant to result in new shit. It's just
Okay.
it's a messy conversation to see where everyone's priorities are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so guess what? So at the end of the
Chicken
turn,
butt.
the active player chooses and takes an action. So you did that. You held a discussion.
Yep.
So that is the end of your turn. Got it. Cool.
Yep. And that takes us to Jesse.
Yes. I'm going to draw. One card. Oh shit.
I think you don't have to click you don't have to click deal or whatever it is.
I think
Just
if you
click on the card
and
and
drag
it'll
it.
flip it over and you drag it over and it'll make it big on the map.
Ah, okay.
Should be able to drag it out of your hand to do that too.
Yep.
There it is.
Ah, you covered up my drawing.
arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Damn, it doesn't even ask if they are a threat. It says how are they, or why are they a threat?
Mm-hmm.
Or outsiders arrive. How are they greeted? The crazy species came to us before the crack, right?
Yeah, they warned us to stay away from the temple.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think they're coming back, is what's going to happen. And I think they're very upset. To the point of like almost hysterics, and they really think a greater threat's coming on. They might not necessarily be so much of a threat as like they want to hurt us.
Sure.
But they're kind of wild, and they're definitely kind of threatening the well-being, like, you know what I mean, sort of just the morale, I guess, as a whole of the thing.
Oh yeah, there's only so many bunks.
Right. But besides the bunks, I think they're just kind of panicking and warning about this, and I think they might also not be the same species as us. They keep themselves pretty shrouded.
Do we know what species they are?
I don't think we're sure exactly.
Driftlings?
Mm.
Can be
Quite
driftlings.
possible.
I mean, I've kind of been imagining the whole the whole society as a hodgepodge of the burn
Their whole
bright
society, okay.
species. Yeah. Because it would
In
just
my
be
mind, it was something more
it's-
alien, but
because like the population's meant to be like like the leave behinds, people that couldn't afford to get off planet basically.
right.
But I feel like weren't these people that were kind of hidden away and shrouded? Was that?
I mean, yeah, maybe they could. Oh, what are they? Could they be those plant head guys?
They could be the plan head guys. I was also thinking that they might be. Let me think. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing blank. The squid-like people.
Leans.
Yeah, I think they might be gleans, but maybe yeah.
Did they
so
come out of the stinky cilantro ocean?
I think they were kind of buried underground, but we don't know. Like, because isn't that where they came up from the temple? Or I don't even remember where these.
They came up
creatures
from caves nearby. I think was the way we said it.
Got it.
I kind of like the idea of them coming up from the temple, though.
That
Well,
is
the
kind of cool.
The temple, I thought,
Like
was
maybe not
connected to the
last time, but
caves.
maybe this time. Maybe somehow
Well,
they came up from the temple this time. Like,
Since
what
the
fuck?
discovery was made.
Like, what are y'all down there? Who knows? What's going on? What?
Maybe the temple, the orb was helping keep them below ground.
Oh.
So maybe we just kind of think it was sort of the same people that came before because they're sort of dressed in the same way, but these people kind of came out of the temple and were a little more like
Question there though is how did they get across the continent? Or across the ocean? I mean, stinky cilantro ocean.
Well, I'm thinking they didn't come to the outsiders came to the engineering team, the archaeology team.
Oh, okay. Just to the okay, so they're not like they're not like at the bunks yet.
No, they're not at the bunks. That's what I would think. I don't know. It's not my
Okay.
turn, but
no,
that was
I
the
agree.
impression that I got.
Yeah.
That was the impression I got.
How do I?
All right,
was gonna
so
say
they're
They found caves under the stinky cilantro ocean.
sure, yeah. What makes them a threat though? Just like being there?
Or what makes them the other thing?
I think
How are
it's. I think it's. I think the threat is their mysteriousness. They're kind
They're
of
just freaking everyone out.
Yeah, they also kind of leave like a weird trail and a bad smell behind them. But that's not like the biggest part of the threat. The threat is really more that they're these kind of creep like they're definitely they're fucked up. Something's fucked up there. They shouldn't be coming up from there. They're these things that aren't trying to like let people around in the outside know about them, and they're just mysterious.
What if they're just what if they're like the Glean equivalent of like the stalker zombies? Like they're not actually
Yeah,
they're
that
not
works.
like dead, they're just mindless.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm having a really hard time not imagining the giant plant things from Resident Evil, and it keeps throwing off what I'm saying.
I mean, then they could be those plant creatures.
Jure?
The Jure.
Oh
yes.
yeah, right.
Because they were
That would
pretty
be cool.
pretty weird. Can we
They're
bring that
definitely
in?
weird as hell.
Yeah, some of those fucking coming out with like hoods up.
Yeah.
They're creeping.
Total creeps.
Oh my gosh.
Someone want to draw a little? I'll do it. Draw a little flower.
Oh my gosh.
But you, oh my gosh.
Give me a second. No, I will see. It's not my turn. But I will.
Is it not your
But
turn?
how do you it's your turn.
Oh right. No. I forgot that I either start an action or hold a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the,
I-
hold a discussion is one of the actions.
Hold a discussion is one of the actions.
You can start a new project, you can discover something new on the map, you can hold a discussion, or you can wait a second. Did I say start a project twice? You can.
Yes.
Oh, are those the only actions then? Discover something new,
Discover
hold a discussion,
something.
and start a project.
Yep.
That's it.
I think those are the only things.
Someday I'll learn how to read. Not today.
Do we want to try to barricade the door of the temple?
I mean, they might want to.
Start a project to do that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
It'll only
that.
be one turn. Oh, we got tick the other ones down.
They didn't tick down though, did they? Or for my turn?
No, not for your turn
For-
they didn't, but that's what they did.
Yeah, for the next turn.
Tick them down. It's too hard to do.
That was also last turn that they didn't tick down. They ticked down at the end,
I'm
right?
so yeah, that's fine.
They tick down at the end, so yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start a project to just barricade the doors with some dirt and rocks.
Oh, damn.
Wood.
You like my
It's
device,
gonna take
Colin?
like a week. It's not gonna be that crazy.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that's pretty reasonable.
It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
freehand drawing. So let's see. How do I do this on here?
What is this little guy?
Yeah.
Little
What's
scorpion
Yeah,
critter?
It's
back?
it's the little
Anglerfish?
it's the device that was found underground. So the bottom aren't legs; those are like the cables that are coming up to it. And then it's like a half arc, and then there's a red glass material that's kind of halfway through it, and at the tip of it there is like a little orb kind of thing. Look like it's attached
does
to
look
a
like
claw.
an anglerfish. Yeah.
It's a little thing. It's attached to a little claw kind of thing that I'm trying to make look
I just
like
want to go back to what color is the glass thing?
green.
What?
Are you he said red before.
Oh.
I was like,
Red,
are you
green.
red green colorblind?
What if I wasn't? You feel really bad. No,
I mean,
Maybe.
maybe.
maybe, baby. All right. So yeah, that's my little device thing. That's what I drew, and that's what it looks like.
It's beautiful.
If you zoom in, you get better detail on it. You got to like zoom right up in
Yeah,
there.
you are good at drawing real tiny.
Yeah.
Zoom all the way in.
I didn't want to take a lot of spot on the map.
That's fine. No criticisms here. All right, that's the end of Jesse's turn, right?
Yeah.
It is.
That means it's my turn.
Paul, how do you have 2 cards still?
Whoops.
I don't know.
Skills.
Just read the other one.
Yeah,
Next time.
that's my plan. Next time.
All right. The eldest among you dies. What caused the death? Or the eldest among you is very sick. Caring for them and searching for a cure requires the help of the entire community. Do not
Damn.
reduce project dice this week. Other do not reduce. Dang. Well,
Unless you to go the other way.
if we don't reduce any project dice, that means the zombies get into the temple, I imagine.
It could be interesting.
Or we could just have a sad scene with the oldsters, one of the oldsters dying.
They could have
But-
fought over the bunks. Could be again.
That's
At
what
least,
I was going
at
with.
least a low bunk will open up.
Yep.
We also got to decide what caused the death.
They were in the wrong dojo.
Yeah.
They fell off a bunk. They fell off a bunk that was just too high.
Nobody's asking.
Oh
questions.
shit.
Oh god.
They didn't have the thing to go up and down the stairs.
The little like chair, the chair thing, the chairlift.
The chairlift, yeah.
Sure. I kind of wanna let the zombie flower guys into the temple.
Dude.
Okay.
I think it's fun.
like
All
it
right,
too.
My
So,
barricade's
do
only
not-
like under construction right now.
Yep. Do not reduce project dice this week. So while everyone tries to find a cure for, I don't know, what's our
Jackie-
elder's name?
Barnabas.
that's
Audibus?
I said Barnabas, but that works out.
Oh.
Audibus is even better.
I like Audibus.
Yeah.
I like Artibus or what is it?
I got
Everybody would say it different.
OBUS is what I wrote.
Every
Got it.
species pronounces it different. It's fine.
It's really
Yeah.
is the way it
All
really
right,
sounds.
Audibus the
Yeah.
elder is sick.
So
Everyone is helping.
I prefer to use the natural tongue for when I'm talking about Artibus. Oh my gosh! And when I get a cappuccino,
All
I
right,
guess
so
it's-
we don't pick any projects down this week.
uh-oh.
But
You get to start a project, have a discussion, or discover something.
What is the cure for Autobus?
Death.
I don't know, but it requires the whole community to find it.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
I guess
we're
that could be the project. Yeah, I'll
We have
start
to
the
put them
project.
in a barometric chamber
Find some
because
medicine.
they got altitude sickness from sleeping too high up in the bunks.
Yeah, they all got
They
fucking.
got the bends.
Yeah,
they got
all
the
got the
bends.
fucking bends. Anemia.
Oh shit!
I feel like this could this could be a short one since it stops the other projects for a week. I feel like it's fair for it to only take a week.
Yeah,
For
I'm gonna
sure.
just draw a big aspirin here.
everybody took time off from their
Big ass.
barrier building to
Find this fucking plant or whatever.
What?
I don't know. I just imagined us all finding some plant the old man needed.
Yeah, I feel like
Made from
I feel like
plant
it's probably
people?
like common knowledge, like
Mhm.
where medicine is in the ruins.
I mean,
It just takes a little while to get there.
or if we
or
want to
like in
get
the-
like super sci-fi, the cracking of the orb caused some sort of psychological or unknown issue.
Mm.
Now, was he part of the explorers up here, or was he in the city down here?
I feel like
I
he'd
don't
be
know.
in the city. I feel like this could be a mundane illness. But
Yeah, okay.
But he's
Audibus just looks he's just so important to the community. The respect that people feel for him transcends even their dojos, you know.
Some
Yeah.
say there might be a civil war
People
without him.
people respect their own dojo's master, but the second most respected guy is probably Audibus.
Oh, I've got a question actually. Sorry to go back to Jesso, but I was just looking at this. So does your barricade mean that there's now no more access to the orb?
I thought the orb was on top of it.
Yeah, I think the orb's on top of the place.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, got it.
But yeah, probably
right.
if there's like an easy access up to the orb, then we're probably trying to prevent people from getting there too. Maybe just straight up building a box around the orb. But it's not my turn, so I can't edit my decision.
Well, no, because
True.
that depends on whether the orb project continues on or not. So it doesn't matter
Well-
right now.
Oh, are they
So-
fighting? Are our unions fighting?
Yeah. I think
I
so.
want to join the archaeologists union. That sounds great. All right, that'll take us to Ari's turn.
Sounds like the pits. Ah.
Hey.
Heyo.
All right. A contingent within the community demands to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or A contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why is it that? And why did they damage it? Is it permanent? Um, fuck. This is like really coming on the heels of the community coming together, and now it's like now they're being ripped apart. Um,
Good times.
so all right. Who feels like they are not being heard? I want to stay away from the bunks. We've done a lot of bunk stuff. Um, okay. Um, I think that a contingent within the community have changed their minds and they want to begin searching for a way to send some of the youngsters off planet.
Whoa.
Even if they won't be able to survive, they want to begin to create some way of sending the younger generation that's about to be born out to the stars.
Cool.
And that's what they're asking for. And then they land on that planet and they become newspaper journalists.
Exclusively.
with
That's what they're trained to
superpowers.
do.
Yes. All right. So I think that's that's what a contingent has been asking for. I guess this. I hate to say it, but I really think this should be a discussion here, because since it is like a contingent of the community and it's not the whole community, I believe this kind of calls for a discussion. And the discussion will start with the question: can we? Um, I guess like what is our plan? Are we just expecting to just be here and die, or do we want to somehow see if we can survive, or do we want to all get off the planet, or send the ones that we love and the youngest off the planet? What do you think?
Yeah, why would we only send the youngsters off the planet? I don't want to die in the burn any more than anyone does.
I won't leave my home. I think we need to solve the problems here.
I think the Fartonium will protect us from the burn.
um, I believe that maybe it is best if we send some people out to the stars, and that way our message can be sent. I don't think it just needs to be young. Maybe some of the older can begin to also go out so that they can guide the way
Dibs.
and share the
I call
knowledge.
dibs.
You already have the top bunk, you dope.
I want the bottom one. I hate climbing.
This is going to be like the very top bunk you're asking for. Where's my cheese?
That's a good point. I'll stay here.
Where's my cheese? All right. That is how I finish off my turn and my conversation. That
Excellent.
So next
Takes us to Paul.
Paul, you have
All
two
right.
cards.
Yeah,
Play
I got
one
it. Yeah, I've already played one of them, so
I don't know what. Oh, because it went back to your hand.
yeah. A project finishes early. Yeah, so
we gotta
so
tick
first
this
off,
down.
we gotta tick all these down, right?
Yeah. Yep,
So the barrier's finished. So
I will.
Yep. Barriers and medicine finished. And then what do we do? How do we resolve this?
Well, the
Active player. So, unless your card specifically told you otherwise in bold text, the next step is to reduce each project die on the map by 1. If a project reaches 0, the die gets removed and the project is completed. Whoever started the project gets to tell everyone how it turns out and update the map to reflect its completion. If a project finishes early, it is instead the responsibility of the active player to tell everyone how it turns out and to update the map. If your card's bold text had you place a project die on the map just a moment ago, that die doesn't reduce during this week. Oh, well, we probably fucked that up. It doesn't matter. When a project gets completed, it is assumed that it went successfully and is beneficial to the community. In some cases, it might make sense to have an investigative project end with a hope dispelled. Even in these cases, the completion of a project should always feel like a step forward, not backward. This doesn't always mean that the whole community is happy with the results, though. Alright, so for the medicine ticking down, I'll just say old Autobus pulled through. Someone went out to one of the cities and got him some of that good future medicine.
Nice.
And now he's fine.
Good shit.
And Jesse, you want to narrate your
Yeah, absolutely. It like you see the diagram there. It's like a plank of wood going across it.
Oh, nice, very good drawing.
That's literally what it is. It's one
That's all they got.
giant plank of wood. It's huge. It's really impressive. Nobody's sure how they managed to get one solid piece of wood that big, but they did, and it's
Nice.
there.
Never mind the nails.
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly.
9-inch nails.
Stone.
Hey.
All
Good
right.
success.
Excellent.
What happened with the jure that got inside? Or
Yeah.
did they even get inside? Were they just going for the orb?
Nobody's seen him.
That's a good point. It's good. Oh,
All right, so we got that one, and then the orb fixing. Does that wrap up this turn?
no,
as well?
that
No,
that
that
just
was
ticked
the
down
one
to one.
there.
Got it. So one of these, though, Paul gets to decide. And
Right.
early.
What's the one up top again? Sorry.
That is a mission was sent to repair the communications
Okay.
satellites, or antennas.
Hmm.
Or was it just a recon mission? I think it might have just been a recon mission to see kind of what was there and what was the state of repair, if it was even feasible to do it.
Right. I think it was figure it out if possible.
Yep.
Right.
A project finishes early.
Nice.
Yep. Accidentally putting shapes on the.
Yeah, instead of the arrow.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So, is it the orb or is it the scouting mission? What's going to get finished early here? I think it's going to be the scouting mission. The folks that have been scouting out the cities report back that the cities are actually in much better shape than expected.
Nice.
And that the rate, like the satellite, like all of the communication things, basically just need a little bit of love, and like everything looks like it's in perfect condition. We need someone that knows how to work them, and someone that knows how to like basically turn the power on in the rooms that contain the satellite communication devices.
Cool. All right.
So they have satellites here.
Nice. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Very cool.
And so you get to discover something, start a project, or have a discussion. And also delete the project.
I think we start a project of well, I guess so. The main thing we were looking at in the cities was these communication devices, but I think that is that all that they were looking at in the cities was just for communication
Well, they were
devices.
just that to see where the repairs were, and I think just to kind of see the state of the plasma storm. So it sounds like the plasma storm kind of moved on.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Move it off to the coast now.
I'm going to start a project of rehabilitating the communication devices to see if we can send an SOS to get the people that really suddenly want to be off the planet.
Sure.
Yeah.
Contact ARC, perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that, I think, is a 3-week project.
All right.
Sounds good.
That was a good
Little
turn.
satellite.
Oh, yeah.
What time are we going till this evening, gentlemen? Does anyone have a earlier than usual hard exit?
No, my exit is soft.
I'm probably going to have
Great.
to be out closer to 10 this time, just because I have
Okay.
to be to work early. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sweat.
I'm with Jesse actually on that one.
Aren't you out
And
of
let's
town?
power through.
No, I'm back.
Hey, welcome
We
back.
all think none of us have any idea of your schedule, Paul.
I'm
might.
just
He's-
a little
He's more organized than us.
still a little bit jet lagged. Like it does kind of feel not quite 6 hours ahead, but a little bit.
The CIA keeps you busy.
Catching up.
They do that.
Okie dokie. So then,
Did you want to
who's
take a
next?
5 Ivan? Are you good?
Oh yeah, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, but if we're only going till 10, then we can just power through for another half hour. I think that's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to piss or something.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Need a bio break.
Bio break.
I'm good. I got half a cup of water left. I'm good.
Right.
Cool.
Cool.
Great.
Cool.
All right. So after Paul is
Me.
Jesse.
Summer card.
And the drive-in is easy.
Is this the
I
same?
think he said card.
I know.
No, it's another. It's just another one that says finishes early.
Mmm.
The other one didn't have an or. That one was just finishes early. That's it.
Okay. We're gonna start a new project.
All right.
I think the
We
project.
should. Well,
Okay, go ahead.
so wait. Let's do the. So
Oh, we had to take down
No,
the project.
do it, because I'm gonna create more chaos, honestly. So let's do something progressive and try to actually get something done.
yeah, let's tick these guys down. Resolve the orb thing first.
I think that was your project, Paul, wasn't it? The repair the orb.
Was it?
Can you select? Can
I
you select the
believe it.
drawing and move it? See if you can select the drawing and move it,
hold
because that means you drew it.
Oh shit.
Nope,
Damn.
that is not me.
Jesso, can you move it? Because I can't move it.
I can. It's me.
Well, you
I
can
did
move it because you can move all of them because you're GM.
Oh.
What? Oh, the drawing.
move-
Yeah, no, I did it.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
I
All right.
I didn't do the
So-
hammer though. Somebody else did the hammer.
The hammer was from the hand tools from before, I believe.
Oh.
It'll just not get erased when it was done.
Okay.
I mean, it's a sick hammer, so I understand why it's still there.
It was
Yeah,
pretty cool though. It was
pretty
just
dope.
kind of hitting the thing.
Yeah, I thought it was part of the cracked orb. All right.
Whoever
so
just tick this thing down, this one's done. Like I put the X over it because the scouting has been finished. That's the one I finished early.
that's the scouting that finished early. Great.
All
So
right.
then I'll just tick down the satellite.
So, Jesso, how does the orb thing resolve?
I'm confused as to what that was. That was the orb cracking? We were trying to repair it?
Yeah, it was the cracked orb being repaired.
Right. So,
Repaired.
yeah.
Or investigated, whatever.
What I was thinking is the best way we knew how to do it was to use like some sorts of a combination of like mud and clay, like we've built before, and try to sort of. I don't know. Do we just make a bunk around it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might have just
Build the
abandoned
holy
orb.
orb bunk.
Yeah.
You might have just abandoned the orb. That's what I was asking from before. If
It says it's
barrier-
assumed that when a project finishes, it is something beneficial for the community.
It's
But
true.
this sect of the community that I've been operating seems to think that closing off the temple was beneficial for the community. I kind of think they just
True.
built a box around the orb.
All right. Success. Great success. Now the orb can't escape.
It was so close to rolling away.
It might have. You saw
You
it.
never know.
You saw
Maybe
it
it's powered
cracked and
by
all
the sun.
cracked and leaning.
Yeah, clearly on drugs.
Clearly on drugs.
Clearly on drugs.
All right.
Yeah, we need to build some defenses like you were talking about earlier.
Is that your project?
I think I might just start building a trebuchet.
Brilliant.
All right.
Fuck him up. Kick his ass, Seabass.
Seems more offensive than defensive.
It's true.
Defensive trebuchet.
Well, the best
mean,
defense
There you go.
is a good offense.
It's a good trebuchet.
Is a good fucking trebuchet, buddy. You think it's so bad? Come say it to my trebuchet's face.
Stand 200 to 500 yards ahead of me and say that.
Don't you sidestep.
Throwing some trebuchet over here.
Oh, shit. Amazing.
Stop
Thank you
changing
for-
my
Alright.
fucking color, you dick.
Project Trebuchet, a defensive program.
And you get 2 projects.
Holy shit. 2 trebuchets it is.
Because your card said that your card was a project, but you
It
still
was
get the
it was
end of the
either
turn.
start a project or finish a project.
And so
And then you
start
get
a
to do
project.
another one as a
Oh,
Yep.
as a bonus.
as a regular
project.
action,
As
or
a
you can
bonus
discover
project.
something on the map or hold a discussion.
That's
Oh
true.
gosh.
The pressure's real.
Can I fit? Can I? The other option was to finish a project, right? Because my other project finished naturally.
Yeah. Where's the card?
It was finish a project or start a project. I know that.
Hmm.
But I kind of just
Either-
want to finish the satellite project.
I mean, either way, you could do both. You could finish that, and you still then get your trebuchet project
What?
for your turn. So the card tells you to finish a project. That's your card. And then as you finish your turn, you could start a project, which could be the trebuchet. So you could do both.
Yeah.
of
So
those
I'm going to
things
finish the satellite project and start my trebuchet project, right?
that you
Right.
just erased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
I didn't
Nope.
like it. I'm restarting it.
Okay, good.
You got
So
we
the
got communications.
satellites are done.
Satellites are done.
So tell us how satellites get resolved then.
Does the starter of it do that, or do I do that?
It's
It's
you because it was finished early.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
yeah. Because I had no idea. So please.
Yeah. Dear God. So honestly, part of what the exploration team that went found was a big old satellite, and I think part of was it repairing it or was it like getting them built?
It was
It
repairing.
was repairing. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
I mean, my
Yeah, so I don't
explanation
think-
was that they were not in as bad a shape as they were expecting them to be.
Nice. I'm into that. I think the repairing was actually really easy. I think it barely took any time at all. But I think finding the piece was hard, and they found a piece of the satellite back when they were doing the exploration for the medicine, and it took the time that it took was us. I keep saying them was us bringing it back to get the pieces
Okay.
back here.
And then it
But I
was
think
really
that also
easy.
results in us having like a cache of some extra satellite pieces. So
You know
we'll
what
be
this
able to do a
satellite needs?
repair on it in the future.
more cowbell.
Some random plants.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And also, we need to figure out how to make the porn come unscrambled through it because it's still scrambled.
It's still wavy, yeah. So we could do an abundance of communication parts. Change our.
I wouldn't know if I'd say abundance of communication parts, but we're able to repair the satellite a little more, or at least maybe make it a little more. I don't know. Is that too OP? I feel like it might be a too OP a thing I'm trying to do here.
I think just
I mean-
saying that you get the communications back online. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
negate the fact that it will take a while for anyone to get here,
All right.
Yeah.
and it might not be. It certainly wouldn't be everyone getting out off the planet. You know, otherwise they would
I was
already
just gonna
have.
go with
Yeah,
we realize like we finally can talk with outsiders, and they just don't care.
and they just don't.
Now we
It's
know
that
what it
old
feels
man's
like,
colony.
right? He hacks the radio so that it just calls him wherever he is, and he's like, "Wouldn't you like to get off the planet?"
I'm just imagining Colin Robinson from
Yep.
What They Do in the Shadows.
Hello, Colin Robinson.
I'm an energy vampire.
It's me, Johnny what's his name? Fuck, he goes by
Oh, Jackie Toyota or
Jackie
something.
Jackie Dakota. No,
Dakota.
Jackie
No.
Toyota.
It's something like
How
that.
long do you think your trebuchet is going to take?
Jackie Daytona.
Daytona. 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I forgot I was drawing this trebuchet.
Sounds good. All right, that is Jesse's turn. Next is my turn. Gonna draw a summer card, and it's this one. Someone new arrives. Who? Why are they in distress? Or someone leaves the community. Who? What are they looking for?
Always popping up in this motherfucker.
I know.
Like, in or out? Make a choice, dude.
God damn it, Crime Cat! We can't leave this door open all day. In or out?
We go with. I think we go with someone leaves the community.
Okay.
Bye.
Take down the trebuchet. And the person that leaves the community, let's say it's not Autobus, but it's the leader of a rival dojo.
Oh, shit.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Got him. Amazing.
Fucking god.
So he. Why does he leave?
Why do he leave?
Maybe he's just tired of feeling like he's waiting around. Like he sees that we're building trebuchets now. There's any point to it, and he says, like we used to have plasma cannons and laser guns and shit. Look at us now. We're like cavemen. This is no way to.
I'm in danger.
This is no way to. Thanks for undercutting my emotional beat.
Hey! Get wrecked.
But yeah, he decides to try and he decides that instead of staying in the dojo in the bunks, he's gonna go out into the mountains.
Damn.
And await the burn. With honor and dignity. He's not going to do this scrabbling around trying to defend these hovels from he would say ostensibly made up threat.
Okay. He's got to get about 500 yards out at some point if he's leaving, right?
He heads the opposite. He heads like across town from the trebuchet.
He's like they start turning the trebuchet and he turns around to look and everybody stops. And then he keeps walking, they start turning it again.
He does after he looks the second time, he starts doing a little jog and they start turning it faster.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And I think following that, I am going. Excuse me.
Hell yeah.
To discover something new.
Whoa.
Which is going to be.
For Tony Ike.
I think it's going to be another Fartonium temple, but tucked up in the mountains.
Oh, we sick with Fartonium.
Sick with it.
This one seems like this one notably does not have an orb.
Notably, no orb.
No orb on this Fartonium temple.
Interesting. What does
That's
that
all.
mean?
That's all I'm going to say about it for this turn. We can discover more about it later.
Okay.
All right, that's Ari.
This is me.
Just one thing. Can you name your guy that just went off into the mountains?
Oh yeah.
That's a good. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Valtrex.
Valtrex. Because he's Valtrecking out of here.
Yep. As he goes, he says, "Well, I guess I'm Valtrecking out of here, up into the mountains, just like I did when I was a youth."
Living with genital herpes can be a hassle.
Jesus Christ. Well, that answers my question.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off again.
My emotional beat.
Nah, my dignity. Yeah, I don't know. Of all the things to not name like a sci-fi character, I think the herpes med.
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Summer is fleeting. Discard the top 2 cards of the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week.
Whoa.
Is this deck not random?
It is.
I think it must be.
Get
yeah.
that card fucking first.
Yeah.
So let's see. Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck. I'm guessing you can do that.
I can do
Ivan.
that.
And I get 2 actions this week. Okay, well,
Oops.
first down, counted down the
Okay.
trebuchet, right? So does that mean the trebuchet finishes, or is it down
Believe
to
so.
Ivan's turn?
Fire
Alright,
at the asshole!
What did you say?
We gotta fire at that guy that's walking away now that it's done.
What do you have against?
His name is Valtrex.
What do you have against Valtrex? What do you ever do to you?
Let's just say I haven't been able to.
He
sit
gave
for a
him a
week.
gift that keeps giving.
Wouldn't he be taking it away though? Isn't that what that does?
Well, that's why he's mad. Is that his supply
Oh,
is
sure,
gone.
sure.
Where was the other temple, by the way? I didn't see it on the map.
It's in the mountains here,
Oh, it's close to home. I see it now.
but it's hard. It's hard to get to. It's up a treacherous peak.
All right. Okay, so my one task is going to be, well, one of them is
You
to
had one task.
begin sending out a signal to people, letting them know that they are looking for help if there's anybody in the
Is that
area.
your like project?
Yes. I think that's going to be my project.
All right,
If you wanna be
broadcasting
my
the
project.
SOS.
Send
Yep.
it
Let's see. And then
Is that something like we know how to do already, or is it like we have to learn how to Morse code on satellite?
I don't think it's so much not knowing how to do it, but it's like kind of knowing where to send the signal strength. So it takes like they're going to take a couple of weeks to just send the message out in powerful bursts in multiple directions.
I think this
So-
one you should set to the max personally
I think that's kind of a great idea, actually.
for
Okay.
for
It's the
dramatic
kind of-
timing purposes. That'll with the 2 cards we just discarded. This will complete towards the start of the next season, which I think would be cool.
Okay, so Let's do. Um, well, okay. I guess I can do 2 projects then that will take the ultimate. So the sorry, it kicked me out the game real quick. So the second project I think is going to be that a group of people have decided that they need to make contact with the strange people in the temple, and so this group has kind of made it their
Archaeologists.
no, it's another group that once kind of this second temple was discovered, a group of people decided that they were going to leave the community and that the calling was to communicate with these people. So I think they will probably begin heading up to the other temple.
All right.
And since it is a tough one, I'll say it takes about 4 weeks. And that will be my turn. I can't erase any of the stuff that I...
Also, I just completely accidentally changed the mountain that temple's on from purple to red to... It's now signifying that that's the hard mountain to climb.
Great.
So,
All right.
Nailed it.
so not only... So are you sending out the message and there's people going down there?
Well, I get 2 projects. This card gave me 2 projects. So.
I just wanted to make sure I had them right rather than...
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
That's the 2.
Does that make me next?
I believe so. Nope, Paul is
no,
next.
Next.
Sorry, Paul.
All right. Draw a card. I don't know why it's like it doesn't. It used to just flip the card over for me.
Are you dragging
Yeah,
it?
You gotta click on the.
Oh, drag it.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
see. You discover a cache of supplies or resources. Add a new
Nice.
abundance, or a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate that scarcity. What were our scarcities? Not that they've been impacting our
Hand
gameplay.
tools.
Plasma, clean water, oxygen, and hand tools. I don't remember who decided on hand tools as a scarcity, though.
But didn't we do a project to fix that scarcity?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's why I don't have it written down.
I think so. We're probably gonna find something because these folks that were exploring the city, I think they're gonna have found something. I just don't know what it is yet.
Got a like a functional water filtration plant. Since they took the time to take like a former electrical engineer with them to like address the power situation for the communications, they're realizing that most of the problems with the Left Behind technology is that they didn't know that they had people that would turn them on, like that knew how to turn them back on. But the problem is just you got to flip the on switch, basically.
That actually was kind of my thought as I was saying, like, oh, they really weren't in that bad a shape. It's just like they didn't know that they were off.
That's hilarious.
So maybe the new abundance is just electricity.
Plasma in general, because plasma is the power source, or just technology or access.
I'm gonna go with the actual abundance is like the city itself, in that like instead of having to live in these huts, like the city suddenly becomes a viable option. Like there are all these tall buildings in the city, like, and suddenly now there's a fact. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry about that. My mic came
Where's?
So
how would we describe this? Like as
the abundance is the abundance is beds.
City beds.
City beds.
City beds.
Man, they got bed bugs. You know they do.
And
just
with
to
the
keep
city,
in mind, there was also a group of people that lived in those cities, so maybe the plasma storms helped wipe them out, so that threat is also minimal. Because one of the other reasons people didn't go to the cities was because there was people gangs that
right?
went through it.
Um, so it's an abundance of beds that are now suddenly safer than they used to be, but there's now also an abundance of corpses.
Whoa.
So the beds are for taking if you want to clear the dead body out of it.
All right.
Yours for the taking.
Awesome, a bed and a cuddle buddy in one place?
It's my squishmallow.
It's my squishmallow, fuck. Real.
Do you think we can get through 2 more turns here, fellas?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think so.
All right, let's do it.
What's me?
Yes, after Paul is Jesse. Down these
Summertime.
guys. I'll do it.
Thank you.
Been a while.
Oh shit, someone tries to take control of the community by force!
Oh no.
Oh, also, hi, Dragon Grace, if you're still on here.
Said it. Oh man. I just want to consult with you guys about what we should have happen. It's the best thing to have happen.
Start a foolish project sounds fun.
Start a foolish project does sound fun.
This is B
but I
over
do
here.
also like the idea of the people coming back and attacking us for boarding up the temple.
Yeah, that's kind of the Occam's razor solution here. But I mean,
my I guess we're not really having the discussion, but my question is the people that were trying to take over the temple before, are they at a mental capacity where are they zombies, or are they actually trying to take over and rule our society?
we don't know much about them. A group went to go hang out with them, so maybe we will find out more. But I don't think anything's really been decided.
Well, I think we might be conflating 2 distinct groups here. I think we got we have the zombie jure, and then we have the cave folk, who were ones that warned us about the temple, and then the jure came out of the temple, and then
I thought they were both jure, but the cave temple people seemed to be more intact, while the people that came out of the temple seemed to be more singularly focused zombie types, but the same type of species.
Yeah,
I thought Jesso said
makes
something
sense.
like that.
Yeah. That's kind of how I was seeing it as well.
Okay,
but so
that makes perfect sense.
I was thinking also more of an attack. I'm thinking more of a zombie attack than I am take a community by force. So what I think I'm going to do is just lean into the headstrong community member decides to take up a project.
Gosh, this would have been a good card for me.
Yeah, I was thinking that with a card you got earlier too. So
I mean, you do have a trebuchet now.
We do have a trebuchet now. What was all right, so Autobus has a cousin. His name is Bautobus. And Bautobus is a real big believer. Is really, really excited about the idea of using the satellites being set up and using the cities as actual places where we can start sleeping. With the electricity coming back on. So what he wants to do is just build a bridge, just a pathway, a wooden bridge pathway that connects our community to the city. So that all we have to do is just walk straight across to it.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, it says it's going to be foolish, not that it's not going to be successful, right?
Right, exactly.
Is it foolish because there already are all roads?
It's just a
unnecessary
straight shot.
It's just a waste of time and
Straight
effort.
shot footpath.
Exactly.
Amazing.
But it'll create jobs.
And how long will this
Fair.
foolish project take?
Oh God, probably 8 weeks.
I think 6 is the max.
I think 6 is the max. Yeah.
6 it is.
Excellent.
We're gonna turn this B into a 6, and we're gonna Then
Nailed it.
erase it because it's red.
It's a B.
All right, so that was your card and your. Did you do your action?
No. Oh shit. God, I don't know. What's a stupid discussion I could start? Who wants to get bottom bunk when we start the new community?
But I'm the oldest, so I think it should be me. I get the bottom bunk at the dojo.
Those buildings in the cities have elevators, so do what you want, old man.
That sounds like too much excitement for me. Sorry, I jumped a turn.
No, it's important stuff.
That's what you get for sound clipping me earlier. Soundboarding me earlier, I mean.
Yeah, my B. My B. Who gets the bottom bunk where in this newfangled city? I think we're good staying right here. That's never know what's hiding in them shadows. This is my home now.
Heard.
Yes, chef.
Productive discussion.
Do we get to?
All right.
You only get to say one thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just goes around
Yep.
once.
Or we can kickflip a horse.
Or we can
All right. Should we call it here and start on my turn when we do this again?
That sounds like a
Or,
good idea to me.
All right. Cool. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. I
As
really like
always,
this game. Who makes
This
it,
game is
Ivan?
Go to the front page.
Avery something.
Just go to the
Forget
front
the
page
others.
that you had before. It's all on there. All the info.
I was just trying to get it set up
Call
well.
this guy's a genius.
Yeah, he is. That's why he's.
It's
the-
the
that's why
quiet
he's the
beer.
leader.
The quiet beer.
Avery Alder, art by
Quiet
Ariel
beer.
Norris.
Far.
How to kick fart a horse.
How to kick fart a horse.
Special thanks to the
but yeah, this
patrons
is a-
of
this is
the
a-
seasons.
Good game.
Yeah.
How to kickflip a beer. I mean, a quiet beer. Fuck. I need a quiet beer.
Well, everyone enjoy a quiet beer
On me.
Yes, everybody
Uh,
sit quietly in silence.
and
have
enjoy
a-
the rest of your evening. You can find old episodes of ours, including the first episode of us. Well, not the first episode, but the most recent episode besides this one of us playing Quiet Ear. So
was the
you can
first
see how we got to this point. We played it one other time that didn't get recorded, I don't think.
Yeah, but that was. I think this was an old game. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if we
played this
streamed
like
it or not.
5 times in the past.
But there's only one other episode, I think. Anyway, but that one and a bunch of other stuff are on our YouTube channel. You can just search How to Kickflip a Horse on there. It's the one with more than 2 videos. There are 2 How to Kickflip a Horses. One of them only has 2 videos on it. It's not that one.
Is it us? It's us?
It
It's
is.
us.
It is us, but it's the prototype before I figured out the premium YouTube thing. But you can also follow us on the Instagram. You can. Well, that's at How to Kickflip a Horse. Pretty shockingly. You can check out our buddy Yev's music at soundcloud.com/Ayeva AYEVA. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And subscribe to our stuff. We've got our Twitch account balance up to $10.
$10,
We're
people.
10
basically
whole
Twitch rich.
bucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, folks. I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks everyone who tuned in. Appreciate you.
Yep.
And thanks to you guys for playing the game.
Love you.
Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.